Hi, you guys. So, first of all, I am a hot mess. I hurt my back earlier this week, and today was honestly the first day that I could even brush my hair, but I haven't been able to wash it since Sunday, maybe. Um, anyway, because anyway, so that's why I look like this. But I wanted to show you guys, before I start putting it all away, my charter school, which is Sage Oak, you'll probably see it on some of these books, did a big curriculum donation event today. And I got so many really cool things that I'm going to use in my homeschool, and I wanted to be able to show it to you. So this is kind of a haul video, but I didn't buy any of this stuff. So what the school did was they have been collecting things back from parents for, I think the school is probably about 6 years old. I think it started right about the time, maybe 7. I don't know, right about the time that we decided to be charter school parents. They started. So we followed a friend who was a teacher facilitator. She was our teacher facilitator for years over there. And we love the school, and we are not really planning to go, if we end up not being charter parents anymore, we'll be private homeschooling parents. So it could happen in the future, we're not sure. But we love the school that we're at, and this was one of the really cool things they did for us. So, I'm gonna dive in and try to show you guys in some kind of like organized fashion, but I can't promise anything because it's a lot of books. So, they've been collecting things back from parents for however long, and sometimes you end up with things on your wish list that they have and they know they have, and so you can take those things home and not use your charter funds for, but it's really, I mean, if you can imagine hundreds and hundreds of students, all with hundreds and hundreds of books, trying to figure out how to organize all of that, I can imagine that it's such a logistical nightmare. So what they did was they brought all of the things out of their storage and laid them all out in by like subject and said, hey parents, come and pick what might work for your families. So it was kind of garage sale-y in a way, but sort of organized. I don't know. They did their best, and it was amazing and great. It stressed me out because I'm not super people-y, but we had a great time. I hung out with my teacher facilitator, kind of just like friends today. It was a really great day. So anyway, here's all the really cool stuff that we got, and I'll try to go fast so this video doesn't end up being a million years long. Okay, so first of all, pocket rhyming dictionary. We're going to be doing some poetry coming up, so I'm excited about that. A giant thesaurus for my writer kids who really love IEW and love to come up with really good strong verbs and strong nouns. I've been looking at this for possibly next year. I think that this one is probably too young for, this edition of it is too young for my kids, but it's really gonna be cool to get to see this firsthand and like in person. It's called 5 in a Row, and it is basically like a Charlotte Mason inspired like full curriculum that you could use with your kids, probably just adding math. So it uses picture books and stuff like that. I probably would more use it for a morning time than a full curriculum, but I am really interested to see how it is. There was a random pack of construction paper, and you know, we love art here. Okay, so here's one of the things I was really excited about. These are all like teacher editions of Growing with Grammar and Soaring with Spelling. But my kids use Soaring with Spelling and Growing with Grammar. They're from Jack Chris Publishing, and they had all these brand new ones. So I picked up the level 1 for Charlotte, and then these are, and then level 2, so she'll do that next after level 1, obviously. And then they had level 6, so this is like the full level 6, Growing with Grammar with the extra book. And then this is Soaring with Spelling. So Beth, I think, is in level 5 right now. She might be in level, yeah, she's moving into level 5 right now. So this will be the next one. And then I thought that this was level 5, Growing with Grammar, but it's Winning with Writing, first and second semester, which I have never seen before. So I'm going to definitely check these out. So we'll see. They'll get passed on to somebody, but because they're like fully unused, no writing in them. So I'm really excited about that. Moving on to math. So we use Right Start Math, and these are abacus. I don't know. What's the plural of abacus? Anyway, these are used for that, but my other kids have been stealing Beth's abacus to do their own math with. So, we'll be definitely taking advantage of that. This is level C. So Beth is in level D right now, but, I am considering using Right Start Math for my younger kids too. So this one would be, good for Charlotte. And then math card games book for that. Ellie is doing Math in Focus, which is a Singapore math. They had the teacher editions for 4th grade and 5th grade. So I got both of those. That's 4th grade semesters A and B. And so here's the student book for that. These are the ones that you don't write in. I almost didn't pick these up because we don't really use them that much, but sometimes you need a little extra. So, and then here is the 5th one, and they also had both semesters of the teacher edition for that too. So that was really exciting because that's several $100s worth of books just in that math curriculum stuff. So yay, that's really exciting. Then we have some science stuff. You guys, I'm not kidding. It's so much stuff. Charlotte picked out this book about cats. So that was cool. My big kids needed resources for, they're doing a research project on octopus right now. Octopi? I don't know. They both picked the octopus to do an invertebrate report on. So we are doing a human body unit with Charlotte. So they had Usborne First Encyclopedia of the Human Body. Usborne, Why Do People Eat? This one's an Usborne, How Do Flowers Grow? We're going to be doing lots of unit studies next year on wildlife. So flowers and animals. So this is the Burgess animal book for children, and it has a lot of info and pictures and stuff. So I was excited about that. A couple of things. I did have a parent who was like really invested in finding me stuff. So I didn't really pick these things, but she picked them and said that they were good. So I don't know if we're actually going to use these. I might end up giving them back, but we'll see. Here's another Usborne, Understanding Your Brain. So that's cool. Blood and Guts. A brown paper school book. I don't know. A working guide to your own insides. So I'll have to check that out. And sea turtles, because I have a child that's obsessed with that. And then also, these are National Audubon Society field guides to North American trees and North American rocks and minerals, which are going to be really great when we are studying rocks and minerals next year, and all of the nature-y things while we're doing California history and going to national parks. Okay, so then we have history. I'm like watching the time tick up, you guys, on my on my phone, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's going so long. This is an Usborne History of the World in 100 pictures. If you know me, you know that I love Usborne. Story of the World. It's partially used, but I would be buying more than one of these, so I can just photocopy the first little bit of that as we use it. My arm is starting to hurt. This one, I had looked at something like this at the homeschool convention last summer. This is a timeline book, and basically what it is like just a notebook that has like all these timeline pages in it, and then it has pictures that you can color, and then as you learn about things, you add to your timeline. And then you can, you know, like while you're homeschooling, you're probably going to go through most of these things more than once, so you could just keep adding and adding and adding, and then you can kind of like see over time how things line up. It's super cool. The thought behind it is amazing, and I'm gonna have to go through and be like, okay, we already learned this. I don't know if I'm gonna do that, but we'll see. This is another thing that somebody just like put in my stack. 180 days of social studies for 2nd grade. I don't know if Charlotte's gonna be in 2nd grade next year. This is something that I was really, really excited about. I love IEW. So it's Institute for Excellence in Writing, headed up by Andrew Pudewa, and it really is excellent, you guys. If you are looking for a good writing curriculum for a student who is in 3rd grade or above, I wouldn't start it before 3rd grade. Ellie is in 3rd grade. She loves writing. Beth started it in 3rd grade last year. And we had to go really slowly with her. She's fine. She just isn't like super interested and invested in writing. So, she's finishing up the first level of it, next week, I think. So, but this is for teachers who are teaching IEW. So this is the workbook, the teacher workbook for the teachers. And then they also had all of the DVDs of the instruction for how to get the most out of this curriculum. So I am really excited to get to watch all of those and like kind of work through all of the material so that my kids can really get the most out of this fantastic curriculum. And then Beth is about to go into year 1 level B for IEW, and this is the teacher edition for the next level up. So this is level C. So this teaching structure and style is hundreds of dollars worth of money that I don't think our school would pay for now. They've kind of changed the rules, but I mean, maybe they would. I'm not really sure, but I'm excited to get to know this curriculum better. Okay, so the only thing that I have left is a bunch of like just like literature or reading books, and I think that probably a couple of them have gone to my kids' rooms already, but this is a great version of Beauty and the Beast. We rented, guys, we borrowed this from the library this summer and I loved it. It's Beauty and the Beast, a retelling by, I can't say this person's name, but here he is. Anyway, it was a really good retelling of Beauty and the Beast. Charlotte wanted this Mother Goose Treasury, so fun. Several copies of different Nancy Drews. My kids picked up a lot of these, so I'm not entirely sure. Call It Courage. It won a Newbery Award, so probably went with the literature and history curriculum. I'm not really sure. That it was a little scattered, like things weren't together. So here's another Newbery medal. The Girl Who Drank the Moon, which I think was on a reading list that I just saw recently, so I was kind of excited about that. The Girl Who Spoke to the Wind. I'm gonna have to read some of these because I'm not exactly sure about some of them, but this is the first book in the Incorrigible Children of Ashton Place, the Mysterious Howling book. I have heard good things about this. The Girl Who Captured the Sun. Again, this is going to be one that I have to check out for my kids, make sure. The One and Only Ivan has been on some book lists from some people that I trust. We did find a copy of Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. This is actually going to go to my mom. She's reading the Harry Potter books right now, so she can kind of talk through them with my kids. Wind in the Willows and Heidi. Excited about those. So we have, you know, a little bit of stuff for the kids to read this summer. Here's a Nancy Drew Diaries that we didn't read yet. We have some of these. This is book 11 in the Never Girls Into the Waves. Never Girls is a little cutesy chapter book. And then Minions, the novel, you guys. It's like seriously what you would find in the movie. So basically it's a retelling of the movie. But my kids were into it, so I don't always police their, like, if they want to read below their reading level, it's really fine. I'm really okay if they want to just enjoy a book. I don't always read at my own reading level. So anyway, so that is my book haul for today. Super excited. I do want to know though, what is your favorite curriculum that you are currently using right now? We are big fans of both Right Start Math and Math in Focus. Big fans of IEW, obviously. We are always looking for new history, new science, I like my Nancy Larson science, but we've almost gone through all of them. So we are looking for some unit study kind of stuff for next year. So I would love to hear your top curriculum choices in the comments below. I hope you guys are having a great day, and I will see you in my next video.